Trigger time! Hey everyone, I'm Samantha Shocker. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're gonna do things a little bit differently from now on in regard to our introductions, talking to our special guest co-hosts, and we're gonna do that after the segment. Because I feel like that we're always rushed to get to like the very first segment and that we don't actually get to have a genuine conversation with our special guest co-host, as well as see what Bree's up to, what Brett's up to, or even just kind of reflect on what we just discussed, okay? So without further ado, our co-host today, our very own Bree Essrig. You can subscribe to her YouTube channel at Bree Essrig. Brett Ehrlich, you can catch him on the War Room on Current TV till
August 15th is
till
the
August
last
15th.
day.
And you can catch me at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on HLN on Dr. Drew On Call. And I've been co-hosting with him all week. It's been really fun. And last but certainly not least, he's a former NFL star and an actor. Christopher Drew Carter is here. But he goes by Drew, and I've known Drew for quite a long time. He's a friend. He's also my neighbor. We share a wall, you guys, on our stairwell. So if walls could talk, right, Drew?
Please, I'm glad they don't.
First of all, there's a number of things I want to talk to you about, but let's talk about first your NFL career, because you played a number of seasons on the Carolina Panthers as well as the Oakland Raiders. So looking back on your career, I can't imagine what it's like to be an NFL football star, but looking back on your career, what was the most special defining moment?
That first game day, you see your jersey with your name on it, you know, and you're just like, oh, like, as a kid, you're always thinking about, you're like, this is authentic. Like everybody's, when you're a kid, I always felt like I wanted the authentic jersey. I wanted it, and then when you finally get it, you're like,
that's
amazing. Like, I got like a lint roller. I'm like, this is gonna be good. I'm
That's
like,
so cute.
Even though the grass stains all over after the game, but you're like, this is awesome.
What was your first
socks all laid out perfect?
What was your first run into like the stadium and hearing everybody and looking around? What was that like?
It's crazy because I went to Ohio State.
Oh yeah, you guys won the championship that year.
But our stadium is 110,000 fans. NFL stadiums average like 60,000. So it's almost like less noise because you're like, wait a minute.
And now, very quickly, you've transitioned to an actor. I've seen your Ross commercials, your Sony commercials. In fact, our mutual friend Alexis called us from the middle of Times Square. Huge, you know, that big thing in Times Square. His Sony commercial's always playing. But how has your football career helped you transition into being an actor?
Huge. And I feel like you get this stereotype of athletes that are just one-sided, but there are some talented athletes that play music that are very good. So I kind of correlate everything to sports, or to sports in general, but like, you know, determination. I mean, you know, I definitely felt like I wanted to master my craft. Like, I'm not just gonna come to LA and be like, I wanna be an actor, because, you know, I have football background, and, you know, I'm taking classes. I'm working in a production company, Legendary Pictures. And just like, I wanna.
As an intern, that's the coolest thing ever. Like, he is like, this is a former NFL star that literally wants to grasp the entire industry.
Actor-wise, you're gonna need to know what, you know, on a production set, you need to know what you're doing. Most actors usually transition anyways to directing or producing. So, I mean, why not know everything before you get yourself into something?
Yeah, I always respected that about athletes in college. It was just like, these are Division I athletes, and you're like, they always had their homework done before everyone else. When my roommates,
you went to Stanford. It depends what college you go to.
But these are like,
my homework done.
but like, I just couldn't believe to be able to do all those things. It's an amazing amount of discipline.
And you're used to being criticized too, not only from the public, from your coach. So as an actor, I'm sure when you get told no, 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 it doesn't faze you. You have thick skin.
It's the funniest. People are like, don't you hate rejection? I'm like, have you ever been from a field to a locker room in your life?
Is that what they call it?
I mean, I've been off the field by my coach, like, you think you're good?
But
like,
is that what athletes call it? Is that a general term?
Most of the time, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have been
You learn something new every day.
I've been dogged to the brink of like tears. So somebody telling me no in the audition room, like, no, thank you. Thank you.
Peace.
I
Have a great day.
Yeah.
So now we're going to get to the juicy part, because I have been completely blown away seeing my friend Drew all over the tabloids. Okay, he's on PerezHilton.com, TMZ, E! Online. I just read something on Perez Hilton, and I saw you in the pages of Star Magazine, which I think is so fun. And it's because he's been tied to Brandi Glanville. She's a Beverly Hills housewife. Now, I want to read something to you that I just read, and forgive me for looking at it on my phone, but I just read it on the way here. This is coming from Perez Hilton, and of course he has like the headline that, you know, Brandi Glanville has a new beau. So he says here that an insider says that they laugh a lot together, which is #1 for Brandi. And Drew isn't too hard on the eyes either. She's sort of smitten by him. They're just gonna keep seeing each other and see where it leads. They look great together, so you never know. He also says on here, he says, it does, however, seem that Brandi is totes boning but he crossed it out. You know how Prez does that.
Yeah.
Keeping company with the Oakland Raiders player Drew Carter. And then finally it says that she has a new spinoff in the works and that maybe Drew is a part of it. So are you guys dating? What is the relationship status between you and Brandi Glanville?
Honestly, we're just hanging right now. Like, I got introduced by a mutual friend.
Okay.
Great mutual friend. He was like, you want to meet so-and-so? And I was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
And hung out, and what Perez said, totally true. We laugh. She laughs. Everything is funny.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like the date, like the serious stuff.
The booping?
Yeah, the booping.
Is the booping true?
No.
Have you guys booped?
No booping yet.
Okay.
Plus, I don't kiss and tell. So
you don't kiss and tell, and I love that about you.
She's actually great. Like, she is funny. She's very, I mean, I told her, I was like, I didn't know who you were for a week before. You know, I watched the show.
Now, I want to talk to you really quickly about the rumors, or not necessarily the rumors, but more so how the media has criticized her. They've completely criticized her over the past couple of months for being a party girl, for spiraling out of control because of the fact, I think mainly due to that incident at the London hotel. And I'm sure we could put up a picture because at that incident, you can tell that she's intoxicated. She's wearing a dress where it shows her ass. Great ass, by the way. And you said you're an ass man, so I get it. Boop. But is she a party girl, or is this not the Brandi Glanville that the media is portraying her to be?
Like I said, I'm just still getting to know her.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we've had some great conversations, some fun conversations. She's not crazy partier, from what I've heard. And the thing about it is like exposing this or saying that. I'm like, the London Hotel is on Sunset Boulevard. If you look at the billboards, there is way more naked bodies on the billboards anyway. So you're like, why are you worried about, like, you've never seen a boob before. Like, relax. You've never seen Ariel, like, it's not a problem.
And you know what? She is a single working mom.
Exactly.
She is an author. She's on this television show. So she let her hair down one night.
One night.
I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, I think we've all been guilty of that. Thank God cameras didn't follow us and capture that. Is there a spinoff? Are you involved?
She has not told me any of those. And not that I know of, I'm not involved yet.
Okay. Oh, he said a yes. That's so interesting. Listen, this is all over the tabloids, so this isn't me trying to like, this is, if anything, I want to just shed some light on it. And then also, Drew, I just want to say, because you really are, this is the real deal. And if things work out with Brandi, you have a real keeper. That's all I'm going to say. You really are just a good, humble guy. And if it doesn't work out with Brandi, I'm nominating you for The Bachelor. Just saying. Because he deserves love.
Who needs a spin-off?
Yes. You would be, he's embarrassed right now, but he would be, we just need to find him love. So, just saying. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us. Drew, you've been an absolute delight. Great job today, and we will see you all next time on Pop Trigger.